quickly. Pettersson protecting the puck. Now Raymond's on him, but he's able to chip it free to Quinn Hughes. Detroit very aggressive up ice here. Now the stretch pass, Pettersson moving it. Debrusk with him, takes the drop feed. Jake Debrusk shoots, he scores! Hat trick, Jake Debrusk! He calls game with a minute to go in overtime. Posting in, Kevin Lankinen, 10 straight road wins out of the gate. As they celebrate at each end of the ice, but most of them went to Debrusk, who has his second career hat trick, and the Canucks have another win on the road. They're 10-2 as they take it 5-4.
Puck on his stick and a little shake, and Jake, and it's off the post and in overtime. Jake Debrusk, after Pettersson and Hughes slow things down here, right, Shorty, about the aggressiveness from Detroit, so it turns into Debrusk going up ice with Seider. Or Pettersson getting it to Debrusk, and then this shot. Husso overcommits on the blocker side. Pettersson puts it right for Debrusk to skate onto, into, and the overtime winner.
Third goal of the game for Jake Debrusk. And the Canucks take another one on this trip. There you go. Kevin Lankinen has put his name. This is the all-time NHL record book. He was tied with Cam Talbot and Glenn Hall. 9 straight road wins out of the gate. He's got 10 in a row to start the season. And he's first alone in that category, as Lankinen has been one of the biggest stories of the Canucks' young season. And he's got another win to improve to 12-3-2 on the year. Canucks had to come from behind in this one more than once. They gave up the opening goal, which has become a trend. Jake Debrusk got them on top, surrendered the lead, got it to overtime, though, with a late one from Brandstrom, and then Debrusk ended it in OT. The Road Warriors get it done again. 5-4 the final here in Detroit. Let's send things back to Ron in the panel.
Well, so first time for these two together. Forced by Raymond. Hughes. Larkin and Seider with Raymond. Long stretch pass to Pettersson. One-on-one with Seider. Debrusk drops back for Debrusk. His shot, he scores. Jake Debrusk, the hat trick. All 10 goals on the road. His second career hat trick. And Vancouver wins it 5-4 in overtime. And a new NHL record for their netminder, Kevin Lankinen, who has won 10 straight on the road to start the season. Best in National Hockey League history, beating the mark he had shared with Cam Talbot when with the Kings and Glenn Hall with the Chicago Blackhawks. They are Road Warriors. Lankinen with the win. Jake Debrusk with the hat trick.
Pretty good shot by Debrusk. It was a nice crisscross by Pettersson, dropping it back, and there's the switch off when Raymond has to come over. He was there, but boy, you couldn't have given that puck any better eyes than that, and did not hit the stick of Lucas Raymond. And the finish is there. Too many times we've seen that net lit up in overtime, which means they switched ends of the ice after 60 minutes, and Vancouver, a huge win and a huge loss for Detroit, having the 4-3 lead here late in this game, Ken.
And Mickey Redmond will join Larry Murphy and John Keating, Red Wings live postgame.
Early is Pettersson. Pushed to the end boards by Larkin. Pettersson protects it. Now is pressured by Raymond and goes back to Hughes in the far corner. Hughes, left wing to center for Pettersson. One-on-one with Seider to the Red Wings line. Makes a move, high slot. Drops left circle. Debrusk shoots. He scores! Jake Debrusk wins it with the hat-trick goal. A wrister from the top of the left circle beats Ville Husso. And the Canucks win their 4th of the road trip. It's Jake Debrusk's second career hat-trick. And it's 5-4 Vancouver.
The hat-trick hero, Jake Debrusk, ends it. And what a shot it was, off the post and in. As another roller coaster game for the Vancouver Canucks ends in overtime, but Debrusk, couple of power play goals, and here the play starts in Vancouver's zone. Hughes with a pass to Pettersson in the neutral zone, and Pettersson attacks Detroit's end, and then leaves it off for Jake Debrusk, going downhill, across his body, off the right post to beat Ville Husso and to beat the Detroit Red Wings to end this game.
Debrusk's team-leading 10th of the year comes at the 4-minute mark of overtime. And the Canucks do it again, a second consecutive overtime win. They've guaranteed themselves a winning road trip. 4 wins in 5, and they'll conclude the 6-game trip on Tuesday in Minnesota.
Absolutely, and this is a great start to this road trip. Now 4-1-0, and Kevin Lankinen has also made history. It's the longest road win streak to start a season for a goaltender in NHL history. Not a bad free agent signing from the Vancouver Canucks.